choice between this or going back to being a slave, then I choose to fight.
What amazes me is how anyone could have that kind of power and yet keep it hidden all this time.
Best introductory screen ever? Am I right or am I right? The answer is I am right. Hopefully you got that right. So, last time we went ahead, we met the resistance area for this one. Oh, the resistance area is basically like we're trying to support it, but we're being framed. So I am really digging how like this realm is changing things around. But let's go ahead and see what's going here. What? Wow. You don't even have a name? Like, I'm sorry. I may not have a high standards for hooking up, but you gotta at least have a name. I wonder if you can say no and it still progresses the plot. Are we in trouble because we didn't leave the city? I can remember more stuff now, randomly.
Huh? Uh-huh.
I thought, why are we out here, like by a campfire? Like, surely they have beds there. I've seen their beds.
Can't sleep.
And you?
I woke up randomly and couldn't fall back asleep. I'll go back to bed once I get tired again.
I've definitely done that.
How's your shoulder?
Huh? My shoulder? Oh, you mean...
How do you expect him to know he can't feel pain? So I'm assuming he can't feel aches and bruises?
Feels a little off, but... it's fine. I'll manage.
Doesn't look like it's gotten much better.
The shoulder?
I'll give you some more healing.
Does Dolim have like one of those like toxins as well?
That should do the trick.
Hey, yeah, you're right. That feels much better. Thanks, Xion.
She does not like being thanked?
I've been thinking about what happened, and I was out of line. I know it takes more than a couple of bullets to bring down a lord.
Forget about it. It's fine now. We all got out of there safe, and now you've healed me up too. We're going to take down all the lords. That was the promise we made, right?
Yeah, but this one doesn't seem like it
Yeah,
needs to be taken down.
But there was one other thing I wanted to ask you.
Oh, this is
Back
interesting.
at the palace, Law said you took that hit because you were worried about me. What was it you were worried about?
That's... kinda hard to explain.
Just tell me.
Well, for one, if we lost you, I wouldn't be able to use the blazing sword anymore.
Obviously.
But more important than that, I guess I just couldn't let you die. Honestly, I think that's all there is to it.
There you go saying stuff like that again. You never learn.
Okay,
do
you literally asked?
But...
Anyway, it's necessary so we can fulfill our promise, right?
Right. Glad you remember that much.
She is starting to break down.
Anyway, I think...
Well, that's a very awkward send-off.
Sleep well. What am I doing?
Falling for someone? It's okay though, it's cute.
I sent Kisara back to town under the cover of night.
You do realize that she was searching for you all this time, right?
I wonder why. She never could let things go, ever since we were kids. Maybe she was keeping an eye on you all because she thought you might cause trouble. I wouldn't be surprised.
Do we need to be worried about her? She could easily report us.
Even if we could have kept her here, it would have just raised more suspicion. Besides, I want to believe in her.
That does make sense.
Faith, huh?
Once we make our move, I'll send Zare to come fetch you again. Until then, stay close and try not to wander off too far.
Guess we're waiting on word from Miguel for the time being.
Let's go out somewhere then. Twiddling my thumbs isn't my style.
I'm going with you if you are. If I let you people go unsupervised, you'd probably wind up too far out for Miguel's news to reach.
Oh, come on. We're not children.
How about you make like the rest of the city and play nice for once?
I do like his exaggerate. Okay, so some things that I thought about in the middle of that scene. I need to stop running around so I can like focus on my thoughts. It is.
I need something to eat.
Oh my god! Shut up. So, I'm starting to kind of come around on the fact that I was very annoyed that they gave away the fact that he becomes a party member. Because now I think that they've got it is setting this interesting bit of like dichotomy where now you've got both Shion and Alphen sort of agreeing like they need to take down the Lords, and Alphen's coming around to that one, which honestly I kind of wish he wouldn't, because like I think that would be a more interesting issue. But since the fact that we know that he ends up joining us does allow the tension of the narrative, because we're like it now becomes a question of, okay, how is this resolved in a way that everyone's still friends? I still think I'd prefer to see actually Shion and Alphen have to debate whether or not to attack him, and that doesn't really feel like it's happened. But at least there is still something that's coming out of this. That's a good boy. Oh, I'm not just playing. This is training. Honest?
I know he said it's necessary, but are we sure Miguel's plan is a good idea?
I mean, just because we came expecting a fight doesn't mean we have to have one.
If Miguel is right about Dohalim, we may have no reason to fight. Dohalim may have found a way to build a future where Danans and Renans can live alongside each other in peace.
Yeah, I guess that may be true, but I'm still not sure about this. I just can't bring myself to trust a Renan. I really don't understand what's going through Miguel's head. And as for him and Kisara...
He said they were siblings, right? But things seemed kinda awkward between them. I was an only child, so I never had to deal with that kind of
Same here,
stuff.
actually.
Is their situation really that different from ours?
That's... I mean, I guess not, but...
The reality is that we don't know what's true and what isn't about Menancia yet. Until we know that for sure, let's not pass judgment one way or another, okay?
Yeah, okay. That's fair enough, I guess.
Yeah, I do have to say that, like, at the end of the day, you should listen to people that actually live in the city before you're like, they're all stupid. This is what's really going on. And I would think that a mage would have a better grasp on, like, the importance of fact-finding.
So let me ask you something, Rinwell. Hootle and Miguel's cat are both animals native to Dana, right?
Right. And Zoogles definitely aren't.
Well, duh. Those things are too hideous to be from here. Not that owls are any better.
Hmm?
Ow! I take it back! I love owls! Owls are the best! I swear!
Hootle's pretty cute, I'll admit. But I've also been rather partial to cats, too. What about you, Shion?
Huh? Who? Me? Well, I guess... I like them both.
Well, what a non-answer.
Nothing. I didn't say anything. Either way, the more I think about it, I've never heard of anyone keeping Zeugles as pets.
Is it because Renans only use them for practical purposes?
Well,
Yeah,
they're also
that could
savage.
be the reason. They were originally created to serve as beasts of burden, so to speak.
Hey, can you guys quit standing around and get him to leave me alone? I'm begging you!
I mean, you antagonized him. Okay, will it let me fast travel? Because I actually have a couple things I want to do real quick. Okay, so that's actually what we're supposed to do. But first of all, like go to the ranch. So I think I saw that there were some like rats that were building up.
We finally made it.
Are there not? Okay, I'm just a dum-dum. I swear... Wait a second. Yeah, it's got a rat listed next to the pig. I know I came here once and there were some rats that were standing around that I had to chase off. So where are they now? That was a rope, not a rat. We got a pig out here. Where are the cats? Oh. Get out of here.
You better not come back. Got it?
Good job, kitties. I had said to look for the cats. I should have thought of that. I know enough about cats to know that. Oh, it's interesting. Usually cats don't back a rat into like an area like that. Is there not a faster way to get the owl place? We've never been over to this side. Alright, so there's Cislodin. Our snow plains. And then... Yeah, aren't the owl... Isn't the owl thing like right here? I think it is. I think it is.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle? I think Hoodle senses something.
Yep. Since it's treasy. Oh, I just got an achievement. I'm an owl spotter. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's a lot of new outfits.
Look, it's all the owls we found. I guess this was their way of thanking us for finding them.
It looks like they're grouping up by color. Is that a thing?
Actually, the color of Dan and Owl's feathers is based on their maturity and their astral energy element. So maybe they stick to certain groups even if they all belong to the same kingdom.
Then
Interesting.
I guess that means we can tell just how many owls we found in each domain.
They seem to be saying something.
Maybe they're thanking us for finding their buddies. Then again, maybe they're telling us that we have more owls to find.
I think the Queen is protesting that they shouldn't put undue pressure on us.
That is very sensible.
Maybe he's arguing back that we're the only ones they can actually turn to?
Right. Which is why the Queen is worried about sowing any ill will with us.
We'll do our best, so don't worry, I think.
Can you understand them?
Of course not. I'm just inferring. For some reason, when I hear them talk, that's just what I imagine them saying.
How convenient.
Well, I think you're pretty close to the mark at least.
Well, don't worry about it. We're not breaking our backs over this. I think that was a thank you.
Seems like it. From both of them.
I just wonder what happened to the Owl Kingdom, that they lost
Seems
everyone.
happy with this. Isn't that nice, Rinwell?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Alright, so that's Calaglia. I would think that that is element, but I'm guessing that must be that one. See if the 5 realms. Yeah, we know. Okay, well, you guys know I have to look at this. No, I do think that Elfin looks best. With the blue. Like, that was established very, very early on. Oh, now that's sharp. I do like the little bit more defined color you get out of the blue inherited coat. I just hate that one, I'm sorry. Yeah, I like the Noble Rose for her. It looks the best. Okay, I do think I actually have to leave. And now we'll go and make our way back to where we were going. Back to the forefront. Is there a way to move through this, like, faster, rather than screen by screen? Well, the good news is I'm pretty good about... Oh, was that another... I don't know if that's where I found Owl, or if that's another area I can, like, use to go get places. How glad I am to see you. I have something to give Kisara. A little hard to reach, so if you wouldn't mind. Interesting. Why can't you? I mean, I guess you. I don't know that. I don't think I can approach the palace either.
All right.
Sure. Let's see if he gets to her somehow. The big plan? Just wait for Zera to deliver a message this time?
We've reached our destination.
Well, yeah, let's go. I don't think I actually have that much to prepare. Like, I didn't expend that many resources fighting that. Let me just make sure. So I've got 3 orange gels, a decent apple, and that. 6 life bottles. You know what, just in case? Because I do have, how much money do I have? I have 2,700 gold. Just in case, let me go ahead and make some, like, check the, I just bought 2 bosses, and I very well might have picked up something that will help. So let me go run to the ye old blacksmith.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
You're not the blacksmith. Okay. Oh, I have 1 titanium, but not the other one. Alright, the other one. Yeah, this one I already have. So you need clay fragments, what I do not have. That would be a really, really good item whenever I actually get my hands on it. Still need astral mass. Gosh dang it. Well, so much for that. I fought bosses. Surely they'll drop something I need. But you know what? I'm allowed to be wrong, and I'm good at it. Mages are a secret society, but yet she dresses in something that's called like mage cloak.
Oh, good. There you are.
You people again. You shouldn't be loitering around here. Don't force me to arrest you.
Think we've established you couldn't even if you wanted to.
What?
Law, quit it. We're not here to argue with you, Captain. We've got something to deliver to you. Here.
That's... That bracelet. Is that my brother's?
I was asking earlier.
Why are you giving this to me? I can't help but wonder what my brother is planning with all this.
I'm not sure. That said, I think he was being sincere about everything he told us back there. I've met a lot of good people fighting to liberate Dana.
Aww.
And I got the same feeling from Miguel that I did from all of them. I think we can trust him. I think you're a good person too. Otherwise, you would report on us and the Gold Dust Cats.
Don't say
right?
this like you idiot.
What makes you think I won't?
Because Miguel trusts you. And that's enough for me to trust you too.
You're a pretty unusual guy, Alphen. Do you go around acting like that everywhere you liberate people?
What do you mean?
Sorry, forget it. It's nothing.
Okay. Anyway, I think we'll find out more about what Miguel's planning soon enough. All we can do now is wait and see what happens.
I guess so.
I guess we just wait for things to kick off.
Yeah, looks like we'll be staying at the inn another night.
Interesting. They're really giving me a lot of time to prepare, and that makes me like super nervous. I mean, like, I don't know. I don't even have any real side quests to do, I don't believe. if I... There's not really a quest menu, is there? Yes, we do have a... Oh yeah, that's the, Let's check to see if this is available yet. I do remember now. Oh, we've also something there. Okay. If you're gonna give me time to do some, like, side quests, we can go back and you do this, like, fashionista one. I just remembered it existed, to be quite completely honest.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I know what I want. Now, just to go out and find it.
Mm-hmm.
What? We're still flipping waiting on that? Oh my god. I actually thought something had happened whenever it went into that. Now, why do we have a, objective here? I don't remember what this is.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Obviously, we'll be able to do that at some point because she keeps freaking talking about it.
Hmm? Right.
Get rid of them, or should we say for a while? Do you really think she's going to be okay? Those people won't step back? I mean, someone got arrested has to realize someone reported them? We've made it clear the state is wiped clean. Retribution is forbidden.
Damn.
Yeah, but you can't really expect people just... No rules are going to be enough. Trust me, I'm not that naive. But we gotta face each other and confront our past best we can before we can move on.
I guess.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Oh.
Oh, hey.
Right.
Yes, you could survey some folks? You have a lot of different opinions on how to make the town a better place. But I guess because of the constant surveillance, you'll have yet to find their voice? To figure out what's on people's minds? You think going out to ask them straight up is your best bet?
Yeah!
You can handle that. You're just going around talking to people. You don't mind the Alpha.
Right.
I do actually think the fact that we are the heroes that, like, liberated the place. So let's see how that goes. You know, this actually seems interesting. We'll see what they say. I realize I'm kind of like buying time before the next big thrust, but it really feels to me like the game is kind of intending this to be a breathing moment. Like things will happen eventually. You don't need to rush into it.
Yeah!
Well, if you're not getting opinions, I got something fast along silver swords. The merchants start trading freely already. Prices are gone, so we don't see what the holdup is. Between you and me, our name, they said they got ready shortly before we did, right? We're freezing our butts off. If these open up, they could already be well on their way to developing their trade. I mean, you're like, yeah, they got liberated first, they can be ahead. I'm like, I liberated both? A little respect? It is nice. We didn't really get to explore Cyslodia after we, like, cleared the darkness. But it is kind of relaxing and nice to be running around with the city being, you know, being able to see the city. What did you just Slodian? Well, it's one thing that comes to mind. Execution platform. You should really prioritize getting rid of that. Across that thing, I can feel myself tense up. Just looking at it puts me on an edge. Okay, that's a super, super good idea. I like that. You're asking people what they want out of Cisladin? Anything at all? Well, in that case, underground prison system would get its old manor. I was locked up in there. I don't care what you do to get rid of it. Bury it, blow it up, whatever. Make sure that place can never be used as a prison again. Man, there's a lot of scars just in the geography.
Yeah. Let's report back to Breg.
Okay, I figured out how to move faster. I love how I asked that at the beginning of the episode, and then because I asked, I started looking for a way to do it.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
I see.
People want the execution platform gone. I can't blame them for that.
All right.
Burns got a good point too. We should definitely prioritize that as well. What do we do about the underground prison complex? I said I want that place still off to anyone, but there's a lingering resident making things difficult. It's locked up inside a cell, but everyone's too afraid to go inside the prison with it around. Here are the keys to the cell, though. It's as big and nasty, so by Zoogle standards, so watch yourself. I feel like every land has a really big freaking Zoogle that I probably just have to wait until the end of the game and come back and clear them all out. Because I went back to try and fight the one in Calaglia, and oh my god. But with that, I'll go ahead and end this episode. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I will see you all in the next one.